Hello. Um, I'm, I don't know. I guess I'll just jump into it. Um, so in what ways was I challenged to practice professionalism, particularly in the area of diversity, racial, or social justice, or faith integration? Um, no, it's interesting. I think for the past 2 months now, um, I think I've been exposed to so many, so many different people. Um, I've seen older adults going all the way up to 80 to young adults who are as young as 22 at City of Hope and all ethnicities. It's been a really good experience, I think, actually experiencing all those different, um, yeah, just all those different people. um, I found that I definitely identify more with the younger people. Of course, it makes sense, and there has been some countertransference with seeing the younger patients go through chemo and treatment, and some even passing away at times. Um, yeah, and processing with my preceptor and supervisor has been helpful. Um, yeah, it does bring up feelings of what if I were the one with cancer? What if I were the one going through treatment right now? And who would I want with me? Um, yeah, it's difficult to answer. I think just personally, I've struggled a lot with allowing people into my life, um, and even now consistently questioning what is a real friend or what's just an acquaintance, and yeah, so wondering like who would be my two visitors that City of Hope allows right now has been an interesting experience. And yeah, I've talked about it in supervision a little bit. My supervisor is very understanding. Um, yeah, she's really there to listen to me and offer not there's some advice, but yeah, she's very good at just helping me process it and how it affects how I handle those clients. And yeah, I mean, of course, I put a little. I know I shouldn't, but I give a little more effort, I think, to the younger clients, um, both intentionally and unintentionally. Uh, so that's something that I think I need to watch out for. Um, some of the older clients I don't connect as well with, possibly because they I don't know I can't relate as much to them. But for the older clients who I think I share a sense of humor with, um, that's how I cope with things in terms of when things get uncomfortable. I tend to just make jokes. Like, I think that's pretty common, but yeah. So I appreciate those older patients who can share that sense of humor with me. Um, with my role in the social work team now, it's evolving into more of a um, I don't know. I appreciate how they don't see me as just a student. They really care about my learning and my professional learning as well. So they're not just handing me like tasks that they don't want to do, which is very nice. Instead, they look for things that they think would be good learning experiences for me. So the complicated cases, as well as some of the easier referrals, they'll throw them in whenever they sometimes when they're overwhelmed. And I'm happy to take those cases, but also when they have interesting cases, I'm really blessed, I think, that they're willing to come and grab me because they know that I'm very interested in seeing more complex psychosocial cases. Um, mm-hmm. Um, yeah, I think I'm fitting in with the team. I'm trying to figure out the line between, I guess, how friendly to get with them. I don't know. I like a work environment where um, we're all, friendly, but in my role as intern and their role as full time, I don't know how appropriate that is. They're also quite a bit older, but I don't know if that's a huge issue. Um, yeah, I don't know if there's that much more to say. In terms of use of self and faith integration, my supervisor did have a oh excuse me, my supervisor did have a conversation with me earlier this week in supervision about how to grade that, um, not grade, I guess evaluate me on those competencies, or a competency 10 on faith integration. And I was telling her, how my Christianity plays into practice. Um, and I think for me, it's just a lot of coping that my Christianity allows for. I really appreciate being able to pray before and after more difficult clients, or when I'm feeling really overwhelmed. Um, I think I mentioned in class that on Monday of this week, I felt just really crappy, because I think I could have done better. And in that moment, I'm forced to surrender those worries up in prayer, and ask for, I don't know, ask for words, ask for peace, ask for understanding that I'm a learner, and ask for peace um, that I'm where I'm supposed to be. Um, yeah, and the support of the church has also been really helpful in terms of City of Hope. There's a nurse friend who works at City of Hope from my home church, and another friend that I met who goes to another church that I've been to before. But yeah, it's really great to see how they're able to tell me how their Christianity plays into their practice, and how when they're interacting with patients, they're able to show a lot of compassion, based on the grace that they've received. That's been really good. So, um, yeah, wow, already 8 minutes. So, I guess that's it for me. Mm-hmm. Bye.